As fire departments in and around the metro continue to help in river rescues, they're urging the public to be cautious.
News 13's Marilyn Upchurch went on a ride along with BCFD, who showed the hazards of the high waters firsthand.
Bernalillo County Fire Department invited us out today to the Rio Grande to see for ourselves the current water conditions.
We do understand that people are going to come out here that may not necessarily know some of these things, or may think, oh, I'm okay to just be out here in a float. It's okay. You know, I'm not going to do much of anything. We just want to make sure that they understand the dangers that are there.
On their own, BCFR rescued 9 people from the Rio Grande this month. But that doesn't count the multi-agency rescues they've helped with. The department took our crew front and center to see some of the issues they are facing.
One of the things we're going to focus a little bit on today for you guys is going to be strainers. The strainers are either natural or man-made objects that end up in the water. And basically what ends up happening is they become lodged on the bottom of the floor of the riverbed.
Robert Arguelles with BCFD says the problem is people can get entangled in these objects. Arguelles says these hazards can include trees, shopping carts, and other debris.
Oftentimes people will float down, and even if they become outside of their craft or the craft itself, once pressed against those strainers, it's not going to move through it like the water does. This causes an absurd amount of pressure coming from the backside, and it usually forces those objects down.
If a person is near one of those hazards, the strong current could force them to become stuck and even drown. Fire crews have been recommending the public wear U.S. Coast Guard rated life jackets. They also say not to use inner tubes, but rather use canoes or other crafts with paddles to steer away from dangers. And they encourage the public, if the waters get rough, never navigate towards large objects in the middle of the river.
But your best bet is to go for either a sandbank or to go for a riverbank on either side. So to try to place yourself in a position to where you can maneuver out of the way of the current.
Marilyn Upchurch, KRQE, News 13.
Between BCFR and other agencies, there will be increased airboat patrols up and down the Rio Grande this holiday weekend. The patrols will also be on the lookout for fires.